Hello and welcome back to St. Peter's Layout. It's been a while since I've done an update on the layout, so I thought this day, today, 5th of July, that I'd decide to do an update as there's been some vast improvements, including the final piece of track that got laid about a week ago or 2 weeks ago. It's been that long, and yeah, and also to show you some new additions to the layout, which have been on the layout for some time now. So let's get right into it. So if you remember in the last update, there was only one line that was left to do, and it was this line, which goes on to platform 3. And that was the last line to be put down. And yeah, it got done. This bit was a pain to do. This will get cut, obviously, when it's ready for the ballast. But this line here, my dad had to do some drawings for the actual cork as it's flexi track, and obviously this is a first piece of a short curve that had to go in here. And yeah, I did nail those pins a bit hard into the sleeper, which I might have to pull out and redo them just to make it look better. But that line is done. My dad did the rest from here all the way up down to there. I did have to also sort out this curve down here with my dad, because it was quite a pain to figure out how to do this curve, as it's a bit different with the actual bend being here, and this is actually fourth radius curve here instead of being first radius curve starting from here going in. So that was finally done. As you can see, there's one new addition on it. I'll get right to that soon. And yeah, this is what the layout looks like at the minute. Got the nice long bit of track where I can park long trains. I did test it. Well, I did put a 8 coach First Great Western HST in it, and it works perfectly, fits in just right, so I can always put a HST or anything in that line if I don't want to use it. And that's for the track work done. I think the next thing to do is do the ballast or the platforms, whichever is best to do first, really. I will be using Pico, the side parts of the platform edge, platform edging, which will go, where the platform is going to be, where the 2+4 HST is, castle set. Today it is 43187, as you can see, and 43188 on the rear. Thought I might as well get them out, as it's actually their first time being on this layout. And yeah, that's for the layout update. Well, as for now, the layout update is done. Now it's time to get into the new additions of the layout, as you probably already saw a box on the other side of the layout. So let's go right into the new additions that have come to the layout. One of the latest additions to this layout, along with the new Dapol JNAs in Network Rail livery, is this Batman Class 150-2 in Great Western Railway livery. This is a recent release from Batman. It's very, very nice indeed. It's been ages since they announced this, and it's taken so many years in delays and some partial mess-ups. But it's finally here in the flesh, of course, and yeah, I really do love this model. There are some issues I'll point out in the review. One is being the same number as the Kerno Limited Edition Batman Class 150-2 in First Great Western livery. They are both the same number, which is 150-216. This was originally, when Batman announced it, it was 150-232, and it was that for a while until the start of this year, where they announced it was going to be changed to 216 because of the wrong interior of seating. But this could have been done easily by just ignoring the fact that it's got wrong seating in. To some others, that might be a bit stupid, because it's actually easy to notice about the seating. But there you go. This model is priced at £272 with passengers, but as you can see, there are no passengers in mine because I chipped it and I took the passengers out as well from both cars because there's no driver as well. So it looks silly with passengers in the TMD area, or the DMU park area, but also to have no driver when it's running with passengers. It just doesn't make any sense. But this model isn't worth £272, and there will be a review on this DMU because I want to share my opinions and compare it to some other things that you can get with £272. One of the newest parts of this Class 150 is, if I zoom you in down there, it's got no toilet window, and that's it. That's the newest feature on it, really. And yeah, it's quite disappointing to some, but of course it's here. What can you do? You pay the prices you pay and you get something that's not exactly right still. But of course I'll do a review on this and I'll share my opinions on it. That is one of the newest additions to the layout. It is currently sat on platform 3 on this line. Well, this line here. Platforms will be, well, the platform will be here. Share platform 3, 2 and 1 of course just here. And yeah, I'll show you some of the other new additions as well. Another set of power cars to add to the new edition of locos and rolling stock is the East Midlands Trains HST pack with 4348 and 4355. This set I didn't expect to really get because I asked one of my good mates at the club, which is the chairman of the club, to bid on it, and I didn't expect to get it, but I am paying this off every month as of next month because this month is going to be quite expensive with the Pride 800 from Hornby coming out, if it does come out this month. It's a very nice set indeed. It does need TLC. The lights don't work except for one cab light, which is on the rear power car, but then again it can be fixed. I also disengaged the fans from the motor because it made it worse, and the motor also needs some TLC as well, but it can be fixed. And that is another new addition to the ever-growing fleet on this layout. And the last addition, well, newest addition to the layout is 57307 Lady Penelope, Cable Thieves, We Are Watching You. It's a 57-3 in DRS livery. I did get this for my birthday. at the time I wasn't with Batman Collectors Club, so I asked one of my mates if I could have it ordered by him and I'd just pay him, which I did do. This was a birthday present in my birthday in April, so that's how long it's been. It does need a new chip because my mate gave me a free chip, and it seems that one set of lights this way, when they're white, they don't work, but on DC, when my other mate tested it on DC, it was absolutely fine. So that will need a new chip, and I will not do that myself because they are a pain to get out of due to the shell and the body, and the way to undo the body is annoying it by itself. So that's the last new addition. Actually, no, it's not. Kind of forgot that. Down here, move the camera clamp. I've got a LNER Class 43 HST pack now. I've had it for some time. I didn't really release any video on it, but if you do follow me on social media, I did post this around. I do have 6 coaches for it. I still need another 3, which I need to get, and I'll probably wait, but at the minute 6 is enough. And yeah, that is the last edition of the layout, and that brings me up to quite a lot of HST packs now. I believe I've got 12 or 11, but that's it for now, of course, until next month, well, this month. If you remember my post about the Class 20s, actually the review of the Class 20s on my YouTube, well, this YouTube channel, then they were both the same number, not weathered, and one had to be changed, and of course both of them had to be chipped. Well, now they are back. Well, they've been back for some time. They've actually been back since April, and that's how long it's been since I've done an update on this layout. The front one, which you're looking at now, is now 2309, and the rear one's still 2312. They are now both weathered. They are both chipped, not sound chipped, of course, but that's fine with me. But they do now look the part. Of course, this end is detailed, and 2312 hasn't got any detailing parts on it, due to the fact that if I want to pull a rail tool, then I can use 2312 as the rear one pulling the coaches and 2309 leading. But of course, they are very nice now. And to go along with that, my Class 47 in West Coast Railways livery is now, well, was done in April. This is 47245. It's been weathered and it's been detailed this end. The other end is still a coupling end, and it really does look the part. Same with the 20s. I do need to sort the motor out on this, which is to replace it, which I do have a new motor for. And yeah, that is that really. If you can see behind the 47, I'll just take you a minute. This is some RLI equipment, well, RLIA equipment, should I say. And I got this from 3D Prints, I believe, if I've got that right. It's equipment to go on a Class 66. Obviously I've seen this before, and many others have seen it before. I decided to get it just to add some detail to the 66, or both of my 66s if I want them running with it. They do run with other things like a Class 70, but I prefer it to be on a 66, to be honest. And I think that's it for the update this month. Of course there'll be some reviews out. like the 150-2 Great Western Railway livery. I can also do a review on the Class 57 if people want me to, but then again, it's been done before. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. You don't have to, of course, but we're near enough, edging near 800 subscribers, which is amazing. Hopefully I can get it this year, if not next. But here we go. Right, take care, people. Stay safe and keep well, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.